Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Andre Drummond.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. That might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Demon, Sharp out there with Michael Porter, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard. And for the 76ers, George out there with Jabari Walker. Then it's Maxey, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in a two-guard. Tip-off goes to Philadelphia. Grant, we've got quite a game in store for us tonight. Two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference.
Well, you know what they say, B.A. To be the best, you gotta beat the best. I'm sure that's what both teams are thinking, so I expect them to be highly motivated.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Walker. Good on the 13-footer.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Pass to Martin. It's stolen by McCain. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And here's Maxey outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. This team has now won 28 consecutive games.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. 4-3. Sharp grabs the miss. Here's Red Hot with the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. McCain shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Porter gets the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. To the middle. Here's Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
For 3, Demon. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's Maxey outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Red Hot to end the run. Outside for Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Porter's got 6.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Right side Walker. Fires the 3. Red Hot pulls it in.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Nifty move. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. The Sixers trailing to the paint. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by McCain. Embiid's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Demon. And he banks in the layup. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Pass to Embiid. Down low. Got a hand on it. To the inside. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And this guy, Porter Jr., is a fantastic athlete, and he loves showing off when he gets the opportunity.
Outside Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's George from outside the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Outside for Porter. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's got 11 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
For 3, George. He drops it from range.
There is no doubt in the mind there of Paul George. What an answer.
Pass to Red Hot. Here's Martin from downtown. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
A nice shot by McCain.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
1:49 left to play in the first. Outside Sharp. Here's Red Hot. And the Nets, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
76ers trail by 7. Outside McCain. Back to Maxey. Outside Walker to the right side. The shake. Oh, the nice bucket inside from Embiid. Give him 8 points now.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Watford comes in for Walker. Oubre, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Grimes in for McCain.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Pass to Watford. Beyond the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Maxey.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Here's Red Hot. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Drummond. And here is Maxey. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. 7 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Red Hot. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn out in front, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. for those of you just tuning in. Second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Terrence Mann. He's out there with Traore, and it's red hot in at the 4. Clowney can't get it to go.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Clowney, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class. But quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And denied! He sends it right off the glass. Here's Edgecombe. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Assisted, Terrence Mann.
76ers trail by 3. Maxey surveys. Drummond passes to Maxey. Drummond with the screen. Shot clock at 6. And it's Maxey missing.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Oh, got that one up quick. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Edgecombe. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Here's Red Hot. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Clowney. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 8-point game. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
76ers trail by 10. Outside Maxey, outside Oubre. Out to the right wing, the 3 from Edgecombe. Red Hot pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Oubre. Can't hit that one. Nets leading by 13. Inside, here's Highsmith. The layup misses. Now here's Grimes. The D's right on him. Here's Embiid. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Sharp, he's checked in for Highsmith. Martin comes in for Williams. Demon comes in for Mann. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. For three, Demon. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Walker. Back to Maxey. Three-pointer. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Maxey's got 8 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brooklyn leading by 10. Red-hot passes to Martin. Walker pulls down the board.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pass to George. And the 76ers another three.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of this development.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, B.A., it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body, and mentally, it might be even more difficult.
Grimes, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers,
Brooklyn making a switch here. Clowney's checked in. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Brooklyn. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course, the Philadelphia 76ers back 10 games.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Here's Williams. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Martin outside. He shoots. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
A nice shot by Grimes.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
For 3. And Grimes pulls it down. 76ers trail by 6. It's McCain on the wing. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
It's Martin on the wing, covered by Grimes. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebound by the 76ers. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Embiid. 15 in his last outing. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Count the basket. Martin's got 7 points in the game.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Brooklyn out in front, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to our 2K Sports studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half with even more attack.
See, this is why you should be coaching, Jet. And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
This is a good list, but I want to see a 35-year-old category. Let the vets have some fun, too. Come on, man.
Well, you need to lower the real.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Walker out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Embiid gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Red Hot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Red Hot's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Can't get it to go. Now 9 for 15. George against Porter. Embiid controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Martin from the arc. Connects from downtown. Martin's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
For 3, George nails it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, it's never easy taking the back end of a back-to-back, but they've been playing some great basketball of late. And when you're winning, back-to-backs feel a lot easier to handle.
Now here's Embiid, 19 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. No good that time. Nets leading by 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Philadelphia is welcome to the court, your Sixers, BNT.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for Michael Porter.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Embiid finds Walker. Back to Embiid. Embiid elevates!
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Here's Red Hot. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Outside Maxey. Fires from deep. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porter. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 10. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you guys.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Maxey, that's good.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. Brooklyn, number 1.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Red Hot, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
George for 3, and it's Martin with the rebound. The Nets have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Here's Sharp, and the layup is good off the glass. Sharp's got his second basket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Embiid. Down low, Embiid puts it in.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 76ers trail by 14. Outside McCain. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Paul George.
Number 27. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid finds Oubre. To the paint. McCain's shot is off. And here are the Nets now. They're on a 17-7 run. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Red Hot's got 34.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Minute 32 left in the third. Here's Embiid. Soft touch off the glass. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
And here's Porter outside. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Now here's McCain. Shot clock at 5. And here's Maxey outside. Clowney pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Red Hot. And the layup falls. Red Hot's got 36 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Red Hot passes to Martin. Here's Red Hot. He's covered by Oubre. Red Hot misses off the right iron.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Now Maxey. From deep three-point land. And so it's Brooklyn looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Nets, Terrence Mann is out there with Zaire Williams. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. Edgecombe, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Shot's good by Red Hot.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
To the inside. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Shot's good by Red Hot.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Down low. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Here's Red Hot. Oh, hey! How about that?
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. 76ers trail by 19. Here's Edgecombe. Some solid defense from Williams.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And that one's good, man.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Edgecombe. Maxey got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 22. Outside man. Joel Embiid with the board. The 76ers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction. It's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now here's Maxey. The 3 from Edgecombe. Porter pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Williams from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. Grimes with the ball. Now Porter defending. Grimes into the lane.
Boy, how about Quentin Grimes attacking off the bounce? That is a pretty play.
Nets leading by 22. Here's Red Hot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Red Hot's got 46.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Pass to Embiid. And that one's good. Embiid's got 29.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Red Hot. Sinks the tray.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And the basket by Embiid.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's take a moment to check out our player of the game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Shots good by Red Hot.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Red Hot. Driving in. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And he jams it home with authority.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Looking to win the run. And the jam by Walker.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
It's Walker on the wing. Outside Sharp. Shoots over Walker. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Walker's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Red Hot.
I'd say he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success. Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nets, number 27.
And he makes the first. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Both shots good from the stripe. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Nice shot by George.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Outside man. Pass to Wilson. Back to man. Here's Highsmith. 6 to shoot. Walker with a steal. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And the jam by Walker.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
Here's Red Hot. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time to present our player of the game.